All right. Welcome to the longest introduction in YouTube.
Hey, I had to play the kids. Dan is live in a closet in SFO.
Yes, I'm hiding, as you can see here. If I walk out here, we've got people lined up at the gate here. We cannot actually, hold on here. Look, see, I got all these people out here. See all that?
Yeah, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, I can't be out here doing a show. So I'm in a corner, and I actually found a perfect chair for me. It's like a little,
Nice.
it's like a little wheelchair.
Hey, all right then.
And I got my little baggie, my purse type deal that has all my stuff, so I can have it around my neck. Anyway, so what a game! Giants win it tonight on a walk-off in the bottom of the ninth, and all credit for this goes to Robert Boyd. Robert Boyd, is he in the house? I don't know if he's in the house.
I'm not seeing him.
I was talking to Robert, and he said, "Come on, Wisely, just end this with a walk off into the water." And if it didn't hit that stack, that thing was going into the water. Yeah, that was.
Old Giants runs come off the long ball, man. You got the solo shot from Matos, you got the 2-run shot from Chapman, and another 2-run shot from Wisely. Crazy, huh?
Yes, amazing. 3 homers and pretty good game. Yeah. And
Webb had a decent game, went 7 innings, struck out 6, allowed 2 runs and 3 walks. He did his job. He did what Webb does.
Yeah, Wisely, man. That guy's playing.
He's got to play every day. He's got to play every day. Has to.
Mike says I'm mad at him because I don't make another trade with him for fantasy. No, I'm not mad. I believe me, Mike. There's no. Dan was talking to Robert. Finally going to finish off the last pieces of meat for his team. We actually had a pretty decent deal in place earlier, but it got changed. It was a 4-for-2 deal. Robert getting 4. And Robert, yes, he's here. I called you out, man. You got the big. He called the long ball, man. He called it on Wisely. He called the shot. And we were just kind of chuckling that Melvin was challenging that foul ball.
Oh, it wasn't even close.
It wasn't even close. And I was like, what are you guys doing? I mean, fire the video coordinator. Come on.
You know what that reminds me of? Remember in LA? In LA. It was Kapler.
Oh,
remember?
Yeah. And then how about the other one with Kapler? He missed third base. He missed third base. All those guys, the whole team.
Yeah, I didn't understand that one. That was a little bit weird.
Okay, let's see. Okay, we got people calling each other out in the.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
All trades between Dan and Robert are going to the league for a vote. Come on. What is this? Yeah. We'll just yeah,
and that's another thing. Thank you, Senior. Unfortunately, they announced during the middle of the game that the baby bull, Orlando Cepeda, had passed away.
Yeah,
so we have another giant legend, unfortunately, passing away.
Yeah, that's 2 this year. Yeah, 2 Hall of Famers, and then a few years
both of
back,
them in a month of June.
Yeah, McCovey was or Cepeda was Rookie of the Year in 58, and
58.
McCovey was in 59. How's that?
Yeah, it's crazy. I know,
man. Yeah,
I know,
man.
The Giants used to get
time. Giants used to get rookies. Hey, let's talk about that play. I lost the save in fantasy tonight, but I got a win thanks to Wisely. So
you mean Ramos? Well, Ramos got you to win, and Ramos cost you to save, but Wisely got you to win.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, that was a tough play. It looked like he should have had it.
That's a tough play. Look, right, Dan, this is what I was thinking. It was a tough play. Ramos got on his horse. He overran it, which tells you that the guy can freaking just flat out run out there.
Yeah.
He could fly, but the ball was scorched, right? At least he understood that. A ball was hit 107 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And he tattooed it, and it was going into that deep part of left center, and he wanted to get to the ball. Unfortunately, he overran it. That happens, but at least, he made that effort. I don't think anyone else would have even came close, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Wisely crushed that ball. Matos crushed his ball, and Chapman crushed his, man. Those were all hit really, really well. Brian says, how do they call it a hit? That's an error. I think it's just tough. I mean, because
that's not routine. That's not routine.
Right? It's such a hard hit ball. And when you're flying to it, he got his glove up, and it just, like you said, just kind of glanced right off the glove. It almost looked like you said, it hit more of the palm of the glove instead of the pocket. And, is my video better this way, Eric, or this way?
No, that's better. That's better.
Okay, that's better. Okay. Yeah. Like I say, I got all these passengers back, or sitting back there. I don't want to be sitting and doing a show in front of everybody.
Yeah, you don't want to be doing that.
It's kind of distracting.
You think Jung-Hoo Lee would have made that catch? Ooh, man, okay. Fair enough.
He might have. Matos might have. Several might have made it. Several might have not got to it. I know one guy who wouldn't have made it. That's Slater. For a fact.
Yeah, Slater would not have had that.
Yeah. Got it. Hopefully they'll turn that back into an error for Ramos after the game, so I don't get a earned run. I don't care about the
fantasy.
It's all about fantasy. I don't actually care as long as it benefits me. I'm starting to think something. I had this thought tonight with Matos after he hit that home run and watched him come in, all the players giving him hype on the bench. I think Slater's days might be numbered. They're playing Matos over Slater. What does that tell you?
Yeah. Well,
I think Slater's days are numbered. Well, if Slater had rank over Matos, they'd be playing Slater.
Yeah. Good point.
I mean, I
but
think
they've been primarily playing Slater just against lefties. That's the only time.
Right, but what does that tell you?
Yeah.
Matos is more valuable.
It is. I think we all can understand that. But the problem is, once Yaz gets back, Matos is going to get sent back down. That's going to happen.
Carlo P, you're right on that. Yaz probably catches it because it's his glove side. But does he get to it?
Does he get to it? That's not about the catching. It's getting to it, because Ramos was hauling ass. He was running full speed after that. He wasn't trotting after it. He wasn't even, I wouldn't even say just running. He was booking. I mean, that guy, that was incredible. I was surprised he actually got that. I was going to go over his head. I didn't think he'd actually overrun it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I thought, wow, he's catching up to that. But man, Giants Webb pitched really good tonight. He got
he did good.
He went 7, right? 7 innings.
He went 7.
Gave up 2 hits or 2 runs. Both of those runs came in what? Was it the 5th?
I think the 5th inning. Yeah, he had a bad 5th inning.
Yeah.
Induced Giants, double play balls. That helped a lot.
Double play balls. Yeah. Held Ohtani in check. It's Mike says, "Where are you?" I'm at the San Francisco airport.
He will not be at the game tomorrow. He's going to be probably he'll probably be landing in Manila by the time the game. Wait, what time is it tomorrow? In the afternoon, right?
The game starts at
4:15. That's right.
I land in Manila on Sunday morning at.
You got a thumb. What is that? What was that thing that came on your screen? Something came across your screen with a thumbs down.
Oh, really? I get things are popping up. Or they pop right into my screen. They show. Okay, that's weird.
Just
it was a news break thing or whatever. Anyway, I get. I am. I think I land at 5 or 6 in the morning in Manila Sunday. So that would be 3 in the afternoon Saturday.
Yeah, so right you'll be land. You'll land about an hour before the game. Yep.
About an hour before the game.
Yep.
Dan, what are you doing in my city? Mike, I didn't know I was. Do I owe you tax money or what?
Are you in Mike Francisco? Mike Francisco?
My Francisco. Yes, I am going to the Philippines. That is correct. I am going to the Philippines. There are 0 Giants All-Star game. 0 Giants in the All-Star game. Hope Springs Eternal says, well, the only guy that's deserving of making the Giants for the All-Star team for the Giants is Elliot Ramos. He may not start anyway. I don't know if he deserves to start. I don't know who the starters are out there. There's Teoscar Hernandez. Yep. There's I don't know who's killing
There's
it.
A lot of outfielders out there.
Osuna will probably get in there because Otani's going to be the DH. So Osuna would be a starter.
Trying to think offhand. Profar. That guy's having a hell of a year right now.
You know, I forgot to pack my Dodgers hat, so you won't see a Dodgers hat even if they win this series.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Win a game. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I did pack my Braves hat, my Cleveland
Guardians.
Hat. Yeah, and then I don't have any. There's 2 teams I don't have yet. The 2 T's, Toronto and Tampa. So, Dan, will you be streaming from the Philippines? Yes, I will be streaming from the Philippines. Streaming from the Philippines and trying to make trades from the Philippines.
Oh, man.
Nobody wants to make a deal before I get on this flight? Man, I offered a really nice package to Cliff out there, and he turned that down. Man,
that is funny? Like that's all that's on your mind, man, is the damn fantasy baseball trades.
Hey, man, nobody needs a Dodgers hat. Well, you know, I think the Dodgers are, right now they're out Betts and who else?
Muncy,
yeah. When these guys get to be full cooking on all cylinders, probably, I don't think Betts comes back till mid-August. So I think he's going to be about mid-August. So I don't know when Muncy's coming back, but I think the Dodgers in September are going to start kicking it into gear.
Yeah.
If everybody else is healthy. And, kind of bummed in a way because you like to see the Dodgers kind of peak early and then choke in the playoffs. This year, it may be turning in their favor. The Betts situation, he's going to be well rested. And I think September is just kind of like the last 2 weeks of August and the first week and a half of September is kind of like his spring training. And then he's all off to the races again. Remember how hot of a start he had this year?
Yeah.
He's going to be fully ready to go. Mid-September, he's going to kick it in gear, and he should go into the playoffs pretty well. That's my thinking. No, why would you want Joey Gallo?
Don't fall for it, Dan.
Yeah,
Nope.
Yeah, don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. Let's see. Robbie Ray pitched in San Jose today. Did you hear about how Ray did today in San Jose?
I think he did pretty good, but it's San Jose. Come on, he's just getting work. Oh, you know who else pitched today? Hold on. Snell pitched today. I gotta see what the hell he did.
Oh yeah, hopefully he did well. Mike says, Vegas. Dan, do you have family in the Philippines? I do. My wife is from the Philippines, and we're going to visit her family. And so we're going to have some nice time on the beach. And yeah.
And watch the Chinese invade.
Oh, don't say that, man. Is that getting close?
Dude, there's always something going on. It's more in the west part of the Philippines, over there in the South China Sea.
Yeah.
Snell went 3 innings, gave up 3 earned runs, struck out 6, walked 1, gave up 1 home run.
6 strikeouts. Okay.
But he's still giving up runs.
Yeah.
Still giving up runs. Granted, he's getting work, but whatever.
How many innings did he go?
3 innings through 62 pitches. 41 of them for strikes.
He's starting spring training all over again.
Pretty much.
It sounds like. Sounds like they're gonna give him another start, get him up to like 70, 75 pitches, and then see if they can bump him up. Maybe they bring him up after that.
Luciano 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, man. Whew.
You know it, Gonzo. Jolly B, man. It's got to be Jolly B.
Gosh,
and Balut. I'm not sure about the Balut. I can't. Dodgers will choke. Okay.
Yeah, I got a feeling that we may be seeing the end of Luciano, man.
He hit a home run, I heard.
He went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts.
Somebody told me he hit a home run last night, maybe.
Maybe last night, but right now, 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts.
Yeah, I was fed up with the debate. Exactly, Mark. I'm leaving the country. I'm looking for sanity somewhere.
I had plenty of that talking about that last night, man.
Were we impressed with – I was impressed with Birdsong's his arsenal and his demeanor.
His composure on the mound, yeah. He comported himself very well.
Yeah, I mean, I liked his competitiveness. He looked like he was really mad that he gave up that home run and blew a shot at the win.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
No, he's got 2 now, Senior. It showed – I just look at his record. He's got 2 in the minor leagues this year.
Luciano?
Yeah, he only has 2 so far.
So has he hit those recently, the 2? Didn't he have 0
I don't know.
Did he have 1 earlier?
We had 1 for the longest time. But today, not so much. I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe he's fighting something. Maybe it's his back, Dan. We talked about that.
Maybe.
If he has a bad back at this young of age.
Yeah, he hit one last night. What? Who did we add? Matt to the rescue?
I have no idea. You better talk to Matt. Shane Baz?
All right, Matt, what are we doing? Who's Shane Baz?
You dropped Montgomery and picked up Baz. Sean Baz.
I got
another pitcher.
This guy is. Matt's usually pretty good at picking guys up. Sean Baz. All right, I'm going to look this guy up. Who's he pitched for? You ever heard of him?
Never heard of him. Never heard of him.
Bay. Oh, I see. N.A. Did we already move Woods? Let me see.
Do not know.
How could you pick up a guy
who is pitching for the Giants? I think it's to be determined. Or did they announce a starter? Let me look.
How can you pick up an AA guy if you already have? How do you do that? I'm not sure. Okay, cool.
Let's see who the Giants got. I bet you it's to be determined. I'm almost positive. To be determined for the Giants tomorrow. So
yeah, Johnny undecided.
Johnny who knows who it'll be tomorrow? I have no idea. Maybe it's probably going to be a bullpen game, a combination of Bivens and Howard and who else? Rodriguez and Jelly. It's Tyler Glasnow is going tomorrow. That's going to be a tough one. Eric Miller is starting. Okay, so yeah, bullpen game.
What did Mike say? Did Mike send? I didn't see a text. Did Mike text me?
I have no idea.
Oh, he's just.
It says, "Well, Dan, I guess we don't have a trade anymore."
I don't think we ever did. I think he's kidding. He didn't tell me to. No, I'm looking. I'm going through this. I don't see any texts that say we had a trade. No, I see. Okay, fine. Then we have no deal. I'm not giving up. No, I'm not. We have no deal. And I said, we have no deal. And we went back and forth. Could you hear me there while I was talking?
Yep. Heard you.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going. Mike says, damn, why'd you pick up that guy? Mike, I don't even know who that guy is. but my other guy does. So, yeah. So Matthew does.
So Eric Miller will start tomorrow, and then after that, who knows who it'll be? Could be anybody. Could be
there's
Spencer
Matt.
Howard.
There's Matt. He changed his. Is that a different Matt, or is that Matt?
That's a different Matt.
Okay. Yes, rest in peace, Baby Bull. Yeah.
Yep. It's a shame.
Eric Miller is starting tomorrow. Yeah.
It's a bullpen game the next two games, right?
Yeah. That's pretty funny. I need to buy me a TBD jersey.
God, ain't that the truth?
Man, the Giants for the last 3 years have had more TBDs.
Matthew, here he is. Here's the information. It says Shane Baz was dominant for Tampa Bay but got injured. Now he's NA eligible and dominating AAA. 57% owned and NA eligible.
Wow. I like it, Matthew. I like it. Way to go. See? He digs deep. And there we go. I think the Giants played good tonight, Mike. I think
Dan you got James Wood from the draft, didn't you?
I originally picked him up in the draft.
Yeah.
Let him go in a deal or something, I think, and then somebody else dropped him, and we picked him back up.
There you go.
Yeah, I love James Wood. He's coming Monday to the guy's got an OPS of like 1100 in AAA.
Nice.
And he's been there all year. The guy can flat out rake. So yeah, I wish the Giants would find one of those guys, man.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, Ramos is our best guy. I mean, what is Ramos batting now? He's down in the low 280s.
Yeah, he's in the 280s.
Yeah. It's kind of where I expected.
281. Yeah.
What did I say he would hit? 277-ish?
Somewhere around there. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
But his OPS is 852. Second highest on the team.
Yeah. I mean, you knew he was going to cool off. Everybody cools off.
Yeah. Of course.
I mean, nobody goes.
Exactly. You're not going to. Come on. Got to be a little bit realistic.
Look at Luis Arias started the first 3 weeks of the season hitting in the hundreds.
Yep, true.
So people go up and down. Good job, Matt. Shane Baz. That sounds pretty cool. Shane Baz. Yeah. That's nice. So, anybody want to make a deal tonight?
I don't see that happening, man. Don't see it happening.
Yeah, Ramos still putting up good at bats, just finding gloves right now.
Yeah, he doesn't look lost.
No, he's not lost up there. Baz Boy. Hey, I like that. Maybe we should change our team name. Baz Boys. Bad Boys. What you gonna do?
Oh, man.
Baz Boys. Baz Boys. What you gonna do when we come after you? VR is hit a home run, but nothing special. I did read an article today, Eric. Somebody put out on the Giants fan site about maybe the Wilmer's days might be numbered as a Giant.
Really?
Yeah, that's what their take was. I mean, Wade's back.
Soler still isn't doing it. They had him batting leadoff. I don't understand.
What was that about?
I don't know. Can anyone understand why Soler is batting leadoff? Why not put Wisely at the leadoff spot? Because the guy can suffice at the leadoff spot. God, yeah. I don't understand that. That's really weird. Really weird. Another ad. All right. There we go. Joey Bart added to the roster tonight. These were all talked about in the business meeting that we have. Except Shane Baz. I wasn't aware of Shane Baz. I think the Giants played well tonight. They made one error, right? No errors. I don't think there was any errors.
No errors.
No, there was. There was a wild pitch by Webb.
But that doesn't count as an error, though.
It doesn't? Gotcha.
No, it's just a wild pitch, yeah. Thanks, Robert. Appreciate it.
Look, what time does Dan's flight leave? Look, we know you're probably floating out there in a dinghy in the middle of the bay with a shoulder-launched missile waiting for him to take off. We ain't telling you what time Dan is flying out of San Francisco. That ain't happening.
I'm actually over in Oakland, guys.
Even better. You're flying out of Oakland.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Snell, I guess if you want to call that decent, 3 runs, but I know he's working on stuff. 3 innings? Was it 3 innings, 3 runs, something like that? 4 innings, 4 runs?
Snell, what if he comes back and dominates? Oh, Mike would have come to visit me at the airport. Man, Mike, you should have come. We could have had a handshake deal. We could have made a deal in person. That would have been good. MF, I'm going to track Dan's flight. Yeah. It's like going to Toronto. It's Ohtani's on the flight with Dan.
Yeah, I remember that. That was so nutty, man. Remember that? Oh, that was crazy.
Remember everybody was buying. Remember Riley? Jim Riley was all stoked. He was stoked. Oh, he's coming to Toronto.
Oh, that was great. Speaking of Estrada, sounds like he's going to go on the IL.
He is on the IL. He already is.
Oh, he already is? That's right.
Transactions.
right? They brought Wade in his place.
Yeah. Hey, is there a plug over here against this wall? Nope. Oh, there's one. Might have to put my I'm down to 20% on my phone. Ray looks. Oh no, that's it. How did he get hurt? Estrada, I think he's just had a lot of dinged up, lot of injuries. He's been icing down after every game. They say, and he's pretty wiped out.
Yep. Getting beat up. Well, he had a lot of foul ball. Remember, he had that foul ball off his knee in St. Louis.
Right.
So he's getting banged up.
Yeah. Robert DeVille said Robbie Ray hit 97. Looks solid. That's good. I mean, at 13 months, you can pretty much let loose.
Yeah, you can. Absolutely. The problem is command and your off-speed stuff.
And it's been now, what, 15 months? He had it in May, right?
May. So now we're at 13 months?
13
months. That's it.
We're early May. We're coming up on 14 months. Huh. Okay.
We'll see. I think the velocity will be there. It's just, will the command be there?
Yeah. No Spirit Airlines. There's a lot of nice flights that I've taken to Asia over the years. Eva Airlines. I've gone on Korean Airlines, Asiana Airlines. Both of those go to Seoul, Korea. A couple of them go to Taipei, and then there's one airline, Philippine Airlines, that goes nonstop to Manila, which is kind of nice. So,
they're saying he has a sprained wrist. Interesting. Talking about Estrada.
Yeah, Japan Airlines. I haven't been on that one, but I've heard that one's good. Yeah, I've been to Asia, I think, more times than any other continent besides just yeah. I've never been to Europe though, so oops, I got my finger over the camera there. Here's a Giants hat today, guys. See, Giants.
Yep, there you go. Nice.
Sitting here at SFO in my Giants hat. Did see a Dodger hat earlier tonight. So what do you think? Do you think they win this series, or do you think
you never know? They could. I mean, it's going to be tough tomorrow going against Glass now.
Yeah. Oh, I just dropped.
And the Giants are throwing out a bullpen game for the next two games, so that's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy. It's not impossible, but we're just going to have to see what happens.
I mean, they're playing well. They've won 4 or 5 on the homestand, right? So they had a successful homestand.
Yes.
So they're going to at least go 4-3 at worst, maybe 5-2, and if something crazy, they sweep the Dodgers, go 6-1. But I would think the Dodgers come out the next 2 days, and
for sure, I'm gonna say out of the 2 games, tomorrow is probably more likely because of Glasnow.
Yeah,
Paxton. I don't know, how's Paxton playing? Is he doing here? Is he doing anything?
He had a good outing recently. I don't know when it was.
I just want to see what his numbers are right now. Oh wow, he's 7-1 with a 3.3 ERA. Woo. He's not a strikeout pitcher. He lets people get on base. He's got a 1.2 WHIP, almost 1.3 WHIP. 71 innings pitched with 49 strikeouts. But man, probably because he's got that lineup behind him. But a 3.3 ERA is not bad.
Hold on here. I'm just going to mute myself here. Go ahead. I'm going to grab a snack. I'm starving.
Sure. All right. So it looks like these next 2 games will be difficult. Definitely tomorrow is going to be tough, but they may have a chance against Paxton. But then again, you got the whole Slater leading off and all that other weird stuff. It sounds like Wisely's going to be playing a while because of Estrada going on IL. And to be honest with you, I think that's better anyways, because I think Wisely should be playing every single day, whether it's lefties or righties on the mound. The guy has shown that he can hit. He plays a pretty good middle infield. So just keep going with him, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what they need to do. Did we play pretty good against Glasgow last time? Is there any way to bring that up? I guess we could look in the past to see what they did. Yeah, Glasgow can be shaky. True. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. I think the Dodgers are going to come out, losing and with a walk-off. They may be a little bit, a little bit salty. Maybe they want to come out digging a little bit deeper tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. See what else we got out here. Tommy doesn't think they'll win. You mean tomorrow or the series? What do you mean, Tommy? Tomorrow, I think it's going to be really tough. Sunday could be possible. Oh, good point there, Colt. It is a 4:15 shadow game. Yeah, that is going to be tough. Good point. That's a really good point. I think tomorrow's going to be the most difficult time. Oh, Matt. Yeah. That guy was pretty damn bad today. They said he was a rookie umpire, but boy, that guy was awful. Awful, man. Whew. I don't know what they need to do with that guy. His strike zone was absolutely horrendous. I mean, that was bad. And, of course, anytime you have a bad umpire, it's going to affect both clubs. But he was not calling that low strike at all. I mean, it's right at the zone, and he was not calling it at all. The high strike, dude, I think maybe he was just off. He was a little bit off. I think his high strike needed to be down a little bit, and his low strike needed to be up a little. It was bad. And then the inside and outside of the plate is a little bit odd. Yeah, that was a bad strike zone today. There's no doubt about it. It makes it tough for the pitchers because it was hard to paint. Sometimes you got the call off the plate. Sometimes you didn't get the call when it was over the plate. Yeah, it was tough. That guy was not good. They said he was a rookie, supposedly. I heard it on the they said that it was on the Dodger broadcast. He's like a 30-something-year-old. What the heck was his last name? Jimenez or something? He had Ohtani pissed off. That's how you know he was bad. 11 bad calls for the Dodgers and Zaya, so it didn't affect the game. Yeah. Well, it did affect the game to an extent as, what could have happened if those calls weren't bad to an extent, you know what I'm saying? You're playing with counterfactuals, you know what I'm saying? When you're getting into counterfactual, then you're just kind of spinning your wheels. Maybe appreciate that, man. Glad you liked it. Next one, I'm not sure, man. We'll see. It may be on what's going on over in the Middle East. That's probably that's my guess. That is my guess. But thanks, AB. Appreciate that.
Okay. So was it a packed house tonight? It looked like I don't know what the upper decks looked like, but
yeah, it seemed like it was pretty good. I saw a lot of Dodger blue in the stadium. I saw a beach ball being bounced around. Did you see that?
Oh, I didn't see that. No, yeah, I didn't. I missed some of the early innings, but
yeah, I like Wisely, Mike.
How's the buzz look, man?
Look at that.
Gave it the real buzz. Huh?
There you go.
You know, the only guy that used to be, remember Kodak?
Kojak?
Or, yeah, Kojak, not Kodak. Kojak, gosh. Kojak. I'm thinking Kojak, man. He was like the first guy that everybody's like, now, man, everybody's doing it.
Teddy Savalas?
Yeah, that's right. No
worries, Baird. No worries.
Have you been impressed by?
It's we really didn't get too much into the politics as much as just the performance of the debate. It's pretty bad. But go for it. What were you saying, Dan?
Oh, I was yes, I was impressed. I've been very impressed by Wisely.
Yeah, absolutely.
How can you not be? Does anybody have him in our league?
Good question. Probably not, huh? There, let's take a look. Senior says, Dan, what happened to your hair? Oh, wait. Nobody has him, dude. He's ranked pretty damn high, though. And he's only 3% rostered. If you got room, take a flyer.
Okay.
What's up, Kyle? MF Fleming is a homer now. Now? I think it's been there a while. Kind of sucks. I don't like that. I just like to hear it. Just come on. Let's just tell it how it is. I don't need it. I don't need the freaking homerish stuff, man. The guy Fleming about just the dude with Ahmed's play to throw out. Who was he? Who did he throw out? Shohei. Man, I thought he was going to nominate him for a damn Hall of Fame freaking selection. The guy was just absolutely just goo-gooing and gagaing over freaking Ahmed. It was pretty sickening.
Who was doing that? I didn't have any sound tonight.
Fleming. I was listening when I was outside watering the lawn. Yeah, I had the radio on. I was like, damn, Fleming. It was nuts.
That's crazy.
And I only listened to him for a short bit, and then I come back inside and watch the TV broadcast. I was watching a Dodger broadcast.
Jeez.
Is something wrong with John Miller, or is he just on vacation? He hasn't broadcasted at home.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
Anyone know out there in the chat? Is there anything wrong with John Miller, or is it just he taking a break? Because I know a lot of times they take their break during this time. Exactly, McTally. Man. We got a McKiernan and we got a McTally. There we go. The battle of the clans. There we go. He's been on assignment. Okay, so he's just on a vacation then. Because I know during the summertime, all four of them will take like time off during the summer. Yeah, he probably went to Hawaii or something. Exactly. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think Kuiper, he takes off like around July, August time. He'll be gone for like a week or something like that. Yeah, I know he's only doing selected games. Normally he does the home games. Any news on Cobb? The last thing I heard from Alex Pavlovich on his Twitter said he's throwing one more bullpen game, and then he's going to go on a rehab assignment. So we'll probably see him maybe after the All-Star break. That's what I'm guessing. Did you see the first pick? I saw that retweet that you did there, Mark. That was pretty funny, though. That guy did sound like the guy that Dan interviewed in Oracle Park. That was pretty funny. Did you see it, Dan?
No, I didn't.
Hold on, I'll bring it up. It's pretty funny.
I like I said, I had no sound tonight. I was watching from a distance.
Oh, where are we at here? Where are we?
Mike says, do you think Birdsong continues to start? I do think he starts until they replace the rotation with basically until I think it's probably up closer to the All-Star break. Yeah. I do think that Birdsong is here they got to eat up these innings. I mean, their season's been on the line and they're coming through right now. I mean, they're 4-1 in the last 5. Just think if they were 2-3.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, Kitchen Handy, Eldridge and Cox are both in high A. I think they're going to play on Sunday. I think that's what Cody said, right? Yeah. Here we go. This was the pick for the San Jose Sharks. Listen to the guy screaming.
Thornton. What a beauty. Oh, jump ball. Jump ball's ready to play still, you know. Here we go.
Did you hear him?
I did. That's crazy.
Okay, so now we got that. Now compare that with this.
Get fired up here. Let's go! Who wants to be up? Yeah! I want to be on the Larry Krueger show. Yeah! All right!
Let's go, Giants!
All right, we're out here in the future with the Larry Krueger show.
Larry Krueger!
Yeah, we're going to be on YouTube right now tonight. All right. Okay. When I say Larry, you say Krueger. Larry!
Krueger!
Larry!
Krueger!
Larry!
Krueger!
All right, let's hear it one more time.
Yeah, that was the guy. It sounded just like him, man.
Oh my goodness! I can't believe
just
that.
like him.
It did.
Larry Krueger. Uh-oh, Dan died. Did you die?
No, did I die? Am I gone?
Your camera is.
Oh,
gone.
it keeps going in and out. Okay, yeah. I guess when I'm dealing with different things here, so hold on here.
Who's going tomorrow? Take a guess, Fosse. I'll give you one guess who's going tomorrow. Tyler Glasnow is going for the Dodgers. Who's going to go for the Giants, Fosse? Come on, you know this. I'll give you one shot at this. Come on. Who do you think it is? Who do you think's going for the Giants tomorrow? You're absolutely right, Mike. I see it coming. Now, Mason Black got optioned back down. No, it's not going to be Win. Not on here, man. Only on MHC. It's Johnny Undecided, posse. To be determined. That's what it is. The Count approves of this win tonight, says Dandini Montefusco. Luke Jackson. God, I don't know how the hell he's still on the team. Why doesn't Mason Black get another shot at starting? Well, because he hasn't put it together yet. That's the problem. We have no rotation. Right now, we don't. Giants are getting lucky right now with with getting some of those. When they won that series against the Cubs, taking 3 out of 4, that was huge, to be honest with you, considering 3 of those 4 starters were just kind of garbage. I guess that's kind of a harsh word, but they weren't starting pitchers. You're piecing it together. So for them to win 3 out of 4 was actually a pretty big deal. I don't know if they'll be able to get away with that against the Dodgers. I don't know. We'll see. I did that yesterday, Jim. Go check it out. Me and Will talked about 2 hours talking about that debate yesterday. We need to trade for a starter. Again, that's all determinant on how the team does. Now, Dan is not on the plane yet. He's in the terminal. Oh, Scooble. Oh, Scooble will probably get moved, but I don't think it's going to go to the Giants, man. You got to remember, Giants.
What's Scooble ain't going to get traded. Scooble's not getting traded.
You don't think so?
Detroit's up and coming.
Actually, you're right. You're right. They are kind of there, aren't they? Unless they totally just.
I mean, let me look at the standings. I think Detroit is actually like.
They're in it. They might be in it. Huh?
I don't know if they're in it. Let me look. Standings, wild card. Detroit is. I mean, they're 8 out. They're really not in it, but they're 8 under 500. But they're getting better than they were. So I think they're a year or two away.
He might get dealt though. If someone comes in offering a bunch for him, he may.
It'd have to be quite a bit.
Yeah. Teams will do that though.
Yeah.
It all depends on where the Giants are going to be at the trade deadline. To be honest with you, I mean, I don't know. Let's see where they're at the trade deadline, and we could go from there.
Yeah, exactly.
Snell can be moved this winter after he opts in. He'll be on a contract year next season, so some team will be willing to take that risk. He'll probably pitch great too. Maybe that's a possibility. It's a higher possibility that Snell will have a much better year next year than he will this year. This year has just been a total mess for him. I don't know. Does he even recover? Maybe he does. Who knows? Man, who knows? I'm concerned about Ray and Cobb just for the simple fact that they're both coming off pretty significant injuries. We'll see. You never know, man. Baseball's kind of funny that way. I just get worried. I don't know what the word on Wisenhunt is, to be honest with you. Did Cody talk about him? I don't remember Cody talking about Wisenhunt on that last minor league report. Did he, Dan? Do you remember?
I don't recall.
Streaming, yeah, good point. Yeah, he's a big streamer on gaming. He needs to focus a little bit better, I think. Especially getting paid those big bucks, man. I mean, it just tells you, hey, Matt, if you think about it, the times that he was pitching up here with the big club, he was pulling a card out of the back of his pocket. Have you ever seen a starting pitcher pulling a card out of his pocket to find out what to pitch the upcoming batter? It's just that was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I have never seen a starting pitcher do that. I've seen the infielders and the outfielders look at where to be positioned, but I've never seen a starting pitcher pull out a card to tell him where to pitch. It's odd.
Oh, that's pretty funny, yeah.
Soler is horrible. I agree. I mean, come on, we're almost in July. How many more times are you going to have to hear he's going to turn it around? Yes, Colt. I said the same thing, dude. The same thing. I noticed that the guy, when he gets on the mound, all of a sudden he goes into how do you even say it? Anaphylactic shock. All of a sudden his face just swells up. His eyes get puffy. It's like they literally, it almost look like he took 2 black eyes before he starts pitching. It is the weirdest thing I've ever seen, and I don't know what that is. It's weird. I don't understand what it is, man. It's like he got stung by a couple of bees before he starts pitching. Oh, yeah, that whip is not good. You don't want a 1.6. Not at all. Jared Gentry, an outfield of Matos, Lee, and Ramos will be fun next year. I would agree with that. His eyes hurt from seeing numbers from the video games. What are we talking about? Have you ever? Okay. Go take a look. I don't know if you can look at past games. Look at when Snell is on the mound. The guy's eyes all of a sudden they get swelled up. Right below his eyes are all swollen up. And his face turns red. It is so weird, man. And I don't know if that's a stress thing. I don't know what it is, but it's odd. And that dude was sporting a little bit of a boiler, too. I don't know if you guys noticed that as well. You could tell that he was not working out in the offseason.
Who, Snell?
Yeah. That guy did not. Did it look? I mean, the guy had a boiler going on.
Wow. Yeah, all these guys that signed later are having bad years. Snell,
and
Montgomery. Who's the other guy that Bellinger hasn't had a great year? He's doing okay, but
Dan. And you know what we need to do? We need to break down some of these games and find out what the Giants' record when all the kids are up. Well, majority. We'll say 2/3 of them, or 3/4. Because have you noticed
that would be
since
good.
Matos has been up with Ramos, with Wisely, they play better.
I told you what happens. I told you when Matos is playing and Ramos in the lineup, they win.
Yeah. It's something about it. I don't know.
Their winning streak. We just have to go through all the box scores that had Matos, at least 2 of the 3. And then if you count Wisely too.
And Wisely. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. It seems the Giants seem to play better when they have their young kids playing because they're out there doing something.
Yeah. Wow.
Harish, the Cubs may trade Bellinger. That's right. He's only on a 1-year deal, right? Or is he on one of those?
I think he's on one of those.
He's the
Boris
Chapman
specials.
deals. Yeah, like Chapman, right? Yeah.
Yep. I'm hearing a bunch of chatter. I don't know if we're getting ready to board here.
Oh, you might be getting ready to board. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Let's see. What do we got here? Yikes. Okay. Yeah.
Dan is flying first class. Are you flying first class?
Not quite. No. No. I'm not. But I am. I do have special seating that I upgraded for. I'm not, if you've ever taken an international flight, especially the Asian airlines, they do not provide a lot of legroom. So
yep, that's gonna be. Whew.
I paid for an upgraded where I could stretch.
Hey, Mentor Mac sent you something. Said, did you see he played in Hagerstown?
A video. Where did he send it to? My email?
Where'd you send it, Mentor? Did you send it to NorCal Sports Network at Gmail, or did you send it to his Twitter?
Let's see. Yeah. Right.
Are you starting the board?
I'm not sure.
Oh, 703 phone number. I don't know which one that one. Which one is that one, Dan?
I'm not sure. Well, that's Virginia, 703, but I don't know. I haven't seen it.
If you have Twitter, just retweet Dan. NorCal Sports, you should see it, or just type in Dan Cucciamilio. You should see it. How many hours is this flight? Isn't it like 14, right? Yeah, Fitzgerald's been tearing up
14.
AAA. Yeah, 14 hours. The longest flight I was ever on was 17 straight. That was tough. That was not pleasant at all. Especially when you had no windows. Flew on a KC-10 from Travis Air Force Base all the way to the Middle East. 17 hours straight. Ugh.
Wow.
Yeah, that's true. It was kind of fun when we started doing some AR. We did some AR over the East Coast. And boy, that's a bumpy ride. That is a bumpy ride, man. It's like a damn roller coaster when you start taking on fuel.
Hey, Mike. I texted you, Mike, but I got to get going soon. I have to turn my phone off soon.
So I don't know what Mentor did. Hold on. Did you send it? Who did you send it to, Mentor? $707-762. Oh, you don't have that one. That's the phone call-in line, right, Dan?
Yeah. The 760.
707-762. Hold on. I think I got it up. No, that one's different. That's 673.
They're ready. They're calling us. Okay. They're boarding.
No,
what?
that's not one. That's not it. I don't know which one that one is.
Here. Let me. I'm going to set this down here. Okay.
All right.
I'm just trying to chart. Yeah. No, they don't weigh this.
There we go. I muted him because I picked up his AirPods, so I muted him. Don Michio. What would it take to land Luis Robert? I would not do it. I would not touch Luis Robert. 6060. Which one was that one? 6060. Oh, yeah. That's a 673. That's the one. That was the phone in line. That was the phone in line. Dan doesn't have that phone with him. Unfortunately, if you want to email it, email the here. I'll put up the email. There you go. Send that video to that email and we'll be able to play it. But thanks for finding out some of that footage there, Mentor. Much appreciated. Justin Rosenthal, is there a chance we are buyers at the deadline? Maybe. I don't know, man. I don't like that idea. I think that the Giants should be sellers. That's my opinion. But a lot of it's going to depend on where the Giants are at the trade deadline. I do not want to trade any of the young guys just for a rental. Oh, here we go. All right, Dan, you getting on?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna head out, guys.
Right,
but I'll pop back in if I get a chance. But
all right, cool, man.
Look at the line here, guys. Look at the line.
Oh boy, you got a lot of people going to the Philippines, man.
Yeah, lots going. So I don't know where we'll see if I can steal second base. Excuse me. Yeah, so it's whoa, look at the line. It goes all the way back there. Wow. Well, I don't know where we're at in this line, but excuse me, I'm gonna walk through here and figure out where we're at. Oops, excuse me. Okay. What exit or which group are we in? Oh, we're supposed to go to A9? We're at the wrong gate? Oh yeah, we're in the wrong gate, guys. It's just the other one. Okay, this flight's not going to the Philippines.
Dan, you don't get in the wrong plane, dude.
No, there's A9 over there. This was A10. We just there's no seats down here to sit, so we just grabbed 2 seats in any place we could find. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, now this looks like home. This is Philippines. Over here. Okay. All right. This is crazy.
Well, here we go, guys. Where else can you go watch a live stream of a guy getting ready to go on a plane to the Philippines?
Exactly. Where else can you do that, man? This is not just
not only do you get Giants Postgame
network.
Exactly.
This isn't just Giants postgame. This is you of a flight. Yeah. Let's see. Should we interview some people? Maybe we should interview some people. I should change my mic settings and let's see if we see any Giants fans in here. Let me see if I can find a Giants fan in here. Let me walk around here.
Senior says, Dan.
Walking up here to the front. Oh, here's a Giants fan, right? You Giants fan? Not a Giants fan? Oh, he's got a Giants hat on, but okay. Not a Giants fan. Okay. Let's see if we can find a Giants fan.
Senior says, NCSN bylaw, no international trades. I don't think
my wife's gonna think I'm nuts here, but
Bay Area Chris, this isn't very funny or entertaining. Yeah. Sorry, Bay Area. We have our moments.
Okay.
Well, Dan, do you want to go ahead and just log off so you can figure out what you got going on there?
Yeah, you know what? I know what's going on. I was just gonna try and find somebody on the show just to have some fun. See if I can get a Giants fan here, but Filipinos are usually pretty cool. But I don't see anybody wearing a Giants hat tonight. So now boarding business class. That's not me. Okay. Nobody wants to go on the show live.
Have a good one, Bay Area Chris. Catch us tomorrow, man.
I see Laker fan. I see a Warrior fan here. I see Steph Curry right here. But well, what do you think tomorrow? I probably won't be joining the show tomorrow unless I'm stuck in the airport between flights and have a chance to come on. But what do you?
Well, we're probably not gonna go. What time is it gonna be at 8:30 your time?
Oh yeah, 8:30 will be 11. 8:30 at night will be 11:30 in the morning Sunday. And I think I'll be at my final destination. Yeah, it will be. If everything goes well, I'll be at my final destination and then staying and then yeah. So that's the deal there. We'll see how things go. I mean, if I'm not around, no big deal. Show goes on.
Yep. I'll take care of it. No worries.
You can do you could do solo, or you could do have somebody join you.
Someone can pop on if they. I'll throw out the link to see who wants to come on.
Yeah. So anyway, what else happened in baseball tonight? I didn't even check. Anything big?
I know the Dodgers had a big, or not the Dodgers, the San Diego Padres had a big inning, scored 9 runs.
Really? Okay.
They're on a winning streak.
Scoreboard here.
Yeah.
Okay. Phillies beat the Marlins 2-0. Rays beat the Nationals. Oh, Yankees crushed the Blue Jays 16-5.
Taking out their frustrations.
Yeah. I don't even know how. Let's see what the standings did to the. I'm just going to take a quick peek at the National League wild card. Giants are now 3 out, but San Diego's second, 3 games behind the Braves. St. Louis is third, and then the Mets are fourth, 1 out. Then the Giants, Pirates are 3 out. Arizona's 3.5. Wow. You know, the run differential, the Braves, Padres, and Mets have positive run differential. So does the Reds, but the rest of all of them have a negative run differential. Pretty interesting.
Hey, Senior, is that from Twitter? He sent me a text. I'm gonna try to put it up here. Pretty interesting. Because I see the name of the guy, if that is his Twitter. Dan, I can't hear you. Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, now, all right. Well, I am going to just sign off. If I get a big trade or anything, I'll come back on. All right, we'll just let it. All right, hey, I'm gonna head out just for now, and then we'll maybe see you tomorrow night, maybe not, but
all right, sounds good,
see how
man.
things
Well,
go.
have safe travels, dude.
I don't know if it's me cutting out or you. I'm hearing. Are you hearing me clear?
You kind of cut in and out a little bit.
You're I think you're frozen, Eric.
I
There
shouldn't
you
be.
go. You moved.
I think it might be
I think
because I know
you're
sometimes
bounced.
you cut in and out.
Okay, is it you or me?
I think it might be you because sometimes you cut in and out just a little bit.
Really? Okay. Sit down here, give my hip a rest. Okay, cool. All right, man. Hey,
All right, we'll catch you tomorrow night.
Good game tonight. Yep, good game. Giants win it. Walk-off fashion. 3 more home runs. Seems like their last couple games they won with the long ball.
Yeah, they have. Yeah,
Didn't
the
they
long
win
balls
Wednesday's game with the long ball?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely you. It's not me. You're cutting out,
I don't know.
man. You're
I don't think it's me.
Your face, you're stopping.
Because what happens
Maybe
is sometimes you'll
chat.
lock up
Maybe.
and then your like face will start scrambling up really fast and then you're right back.
Okay. All right. Maybe it's the Wi-Fi here at the airport.
Yeah, it probably is.
I'll
thanks.
blame it on.
As Will says, I'm
whose
good.
fault it is?
What's that?
Okay, you're good, E. Okay. You know whose dang fault it is?
Let's hear it.
You want to know whose fault this is?
Let's hear it.
Eric. I'm going to tell you whose fault it is. It's Farhan. I'm blaming it on Farhan. The Wi-Fi gets blamed on Farhan. Isn't he supposed to control San Francisco?
Yeah.
He doesn't have the San Francisco airport fixed, man. Get this guy out of here.
Oh, man.
Later.
All right, take it easy, Dan.
Okay,
Blue
man.
skies and tailwinds.
Yeah.
Have a good one. All right. And there goes Dan as he gets ready to board the flight to head to the Philippines. Those of you who are listening out there in the middle of San Francisco Bay, give him a little wave. Not the not the single finger salute. Man, that was tough. Whew. It's kind of tough. It's better when he's at home. When he's trying to do it from the phone, doesn't work out too well. So, did Dan get a trade done? I think he was more worried about trying to get a trade done in fantasy baseball than he was about the post game of the San Francisco Giants versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. That's what it seemed like. Goodness gracious. All right, what do you guys got out there? Otherwise, I'm going to be closing it down here in the next couple of minutes. Shut it down. The Yankee podcasters want Soto so bad that that's my Super Bowl when they when they get him. The Yankees? Sounds like Biden is refusing to step in. He's getting a lot of pressure, man. The league is about to be bombarded with trade offers while he sits on the tarmac. Oh, player of the game tonight. Could only be one, man. Mr. Brett Wisely. The guy won it for him. Hit the 2-run bomb to right field. So, yeah, player of the game, Brett Wisely. Got a couple of honorable mentions, right? You got Chapman with the 2-run shot. You got Matos with the 1-run shot. And you got Logan Webb did what he was supposed to do, right? Went 7 innings, allowed 2 runs, 6 strikeouts, walked 3. That was a little bit weird to see him walk 3, but that umpire is a little bit funky. But yeah, Brett Wisely. Wait until Dan finds out he's on a no-fly list. Wisely, the only guy with 2 hits tonight. Doesn't surprise me. The guy can hit, man. I like him. I think he should bat leadoff. He should be batting leadoff. Him or Wade, because Wade gets on base. But Wisely gives you a really good at-bat. Why not have Wisely? Make it Wisely, Ramos, Wade, and then whoever else you wanted to claim. Bailey probably as your cleanup hitter. Then go with the combination of Chapman, Soler, Conforto. Yeah, born to bat leadoff. Man, I saw that come across and I was like, are you serious? Come on, man. They tried to do that early in the season. Remember, right in the very beginning of the season, I think they had him. He was either leadoff or in the 2-hole. And I'm just like, man, I don't know about that. Don't know about that. Yeah, Logan Webb pitched great. Absolutely. Yep. It's what you want him to do. Getting a little bit worried there in that 5th inning, but he brought it back, which was nice. Eric, I'll talk to you about coming to Richmond. Nice. What you coming to Richmond for? Watch baseball? No, there's no baseball in Richmond, is there? Wade being back is huge. Links into the lineup. I would agree with that. He had a kind of a tough game, right? A little bit. It's first game back. I still worry about him, Jim. Is he coming back a little bit too early with that hamstring? I don't know. You're talking about just over 4 weeks coming back off of a grade 2 hamstring. I guarantee you he's probably still fighting a little bit. He's got to be careful because he could easily re-injure that hamstring and then he's out for a longer period of time. I think they rushed him back. That's just me. I could be wrong, but I'd rather a guy be fully healthy than trying to rush someone back. Maybe he wanted to come back early. That's up to him, but I don't know if I'd risk that. Oh, flying squirrels. Okay. Cool. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Okay, gotcha. Double A team. Not Richmond. You're talking about Richmond, Virginia. Gotcha. The capital of the Confederacy. Yes. I smell what you're stepping in. I'm thinking Richmond, freaking California. You had me all screwed up. He might have been rushed back considering Flores went down the same day. Yeah. And it was a grade 2 hamstring, McTally. With a grade 2 hamstring, that's something that you just don't try to rush back from. You got to make sure you're fully healthy. Because look how long Trey Turner was out for just a grade 1. Stephen Kwan was out for a long time, for more than 4 weeks with just a grade 1 strain. And they took him a while. And then here you got Wade coming back from a grade 2 earlier than what those 2 guys came back from. I don't know. Yeah, same here. I hope that was all messed up, man. Yeah, it could be over. But you know how it is, Jim. It's hard to tell a player. It's hard to tell a player not to, to take it easy because sometimes the adrenaline starts going, or he can make a awkward stretch at first base. It could be anything. whatever. We'll find out. We'll find out soon enough, especially when it starts getting warmer. If you're not staying hydrated, you can cramp up more. Got to be careful with that stuff. All right, guys, I'm gonna get ready to shut it down. What do we got here? Is there anything? Let's just get the music going here, guys. What do we want to listen to? Oh, actually, before I close it down, we didn't get a chance to get into this. Well, not get into this, but do some housekeeping. NorCal Sports Network is brought to you by Northern Lights Entertainment. Go check out the website, northernlightsentertainmentradio.ca, where you can stream right there on the website. 5 different radio stations. A lot of classic rock, whole bunch of different stuff. Go take a listen. Tomorrow morning, you could catch me on the radio with Glenn. Pretty cool. Saturday mornings at 10. I'll play the promo here. You could gives you all the information of when and where you could tune in.
If you're not listening to Rock and Talk with Glenn and Eric, here's what you miss.
You know, it's one thing. I already played the wrong one again. I hate when I play the wrong one. I got to get rid of that one here. Let me get rid of it. I always play the wrong one. Bad on me. Here we go. Let's do this one. This is a better promo.
Rock and Talk with Eric and Glenn.
Hey, wait a second. Hold on.
Rock and Talk with Glenn and Eric.
Hey, that's better.
Saturday mornings at 10 and rebroadcast Sunday morning at 7 on 103.5 Capital FM.
There you go. Catch me tomorrow morning, 103.5 Capital FM. I'll be on there with Glenn. Place. Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Let's try this one. Wow! Mentor Mac comes in heavy with a super sticker, $49.99, man. Much appreciated, Mentor. That is awesome. You're awesome. Look at that. I'm going to have to play some freaking rock music more often, man. Woo! Man, yeah. I'm getting ready to shut it down and you drop one of these 50s on us. That's pretty good. I appreciate that. Actually, Fortnite has so good you've missed it. What is it 10? Yes, it is 10 Pacific, Kyle. That is correct. 10 Pacific. 103.5 Capital FM. I think you can probably stream it live. Man, that is awesome. Tomorrow night, looks like I might be doing a solo show. We'll see if Dan will make it or not. I don't know if he'll make it. But I will definitely be here. 8:30 p.m. Get into the post-game of the second game of the 3-game series against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Tyler Glasnow going against to be determined. Yeah. I know here, those of you who are going to be here in the Central Valley of California, going to get warm soon. Starting Monday, man. We're going to start hitting triple digits. It's going to be absolutely freaking miserable this next week. They're talking 108, 109, 106, 105, 101. It's supposed to be like a week straight with a lot of heat. But Metro Mac, he brought the heat tonight, man. $49.99. Holy crap. Whew. Yeah, exactly, Will. You're going to be hotter than you guys. Crazy. Yeah, Eric Miller tomorrow's going to open it up. We already know how that all goes. It's going to be a combination of Howard or Bivens or Rodriguez or Jelly. I'm pretty sure you're going to see all 4 of those guys over the next 2 days. 4th and goal, 122 in Fresno Visalia area. Woo! Man, it is going to be rough. Hope, I hate the heat. Live in Roseville, yeah. But here in the Valley, too, man. It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. I want to go catch the big boy coming through town. For those of you who don't know, largest steam locomotive ever built is going to be coming into Roseville, as a matter of fact. Supposed to come into Roseville July 12th. Looking forward to going seeing that, but I got a feeling it's going to be hot. Hot! Oh, yeah, you know what? I didn't even think about the squares. I don't think Dan hasn't got back to. You know what? We'll hit that up tomorrow. Because I can access that email. The only thing is I can't Venmo. So yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll get the logistics figured out in that. But yeah, we'll hit up the old is the radio show sports? It's rock and talk. We're gonna get into some baseball. We talked a little bit about the debates. And then what else are we going to talk about? Yeah, pretty much it. We're going to have a clip of Marty Lurie when he was on our show, so he's going to be in there. Oh, yeah, check it out. A lot of it's classic rock. If you like classic rock, man, tune in. And then you hear me and Glenn talk. It's 103.5 Capital FM. It's actually a Canadian station. But I think you could stream it live from your computer or device, whatever you use. Oh, man, I love this, man. This reminds me of Joe Satriani. Satriani, man, that guy can play some guitar. Joe Satriani, Steve Vai. I like Marty Friedman, especially when Marty Friedman was playing for the lead guitarist for Megadeth. Woo! Rest in peace, man. I loved that CD. Loved that CD. One of the best metal CDs ever made. Rust in peace. You guys don't know what you're missing if you have not heard Rust in Peace. All right. Let's get rid of that. All right. All right, guys. For Dan, Coach Emilio, and myself, appreciate you guys showing up on a Friday night. Postgame was kind of Dan was at the airport. Kind of hard to do that when he's on the phone. He was concentrating on getting trades done. Anyways, guys, we'll catch you tomorrow night for, again, like I said, Game 2 of Giants versus Dodgers. Let's see if the Giants could win tomorrow. You win the series. You win tomorrow. You win the series. We'll see what happens. Oh, Bad Horsey. Yeah, that one's pretty good. God, what was this CD that I like? I can't remember off the top of my head. Love and Warfare. Love and Warfare. That was the CD. Woo! Fantastic. Alrighty, guys. Tomorrow night, 8:30, right here at NorCal Sports Network. And join me, Eric. Maybe Dan will show up. And you know what? If I'm doing it solo, I'll throw the link out there. So if anyone wants to show up, you can come on and join. Love to have you on. All right, y'all. See you tomorrow night.